Today on the channel we're going to take a look at this Washburn RR150. Today we're going to look at the Washburn RR150. This is a pretty interesting guitar that came out 1997, 1998 era. And this is a single cut Sammy Hagar guitar, and it's pretty special. So let's take a look. The case that this thing comes in was a hard shell case, and it's a little cheesy, but not bad for a case. So case isn't too bad. It's got this little fur lining on the inside. But as you can see, this is got the RR150 on the truss rod cover for RR150. This is a single cut that is the same scale as a Les Paul. It's the pretty much the exact same size as a Les Paul. What makes this guitar interesting is, well, there's a lot of things that make this interesting actually. This guitar was a signature Sammy Hagar model. I have read that there was 50 that were signed, and as you can see, this one's got the Sammy Hagar signature, which looks really good. It's still really clean on there. This has an acoustic piezo, a Fishman Piezo setup. So it's got a string through body that very much like an acoustic. I think this bridge is kind of ugly, but it sounds great. The Fishman Piezo system is awesome. It's got 2 volume controls for the guitar, so you can balance out the Fishman acoustic sound, or you can do the humbuckers. These are just Washburn ceramic humbuckers from what I could research on the guitar, and then your toggle switch clearly for your pickup selection when you go to the humbuckers. These are not push-pull pots, just standard 2 volume, 1 tone. We'll do a demo of this here in just a little bit, so we'll demonstrate what this thing sounds like. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got binding around it. It's got this comfort cut, 1 control cavity for everything. I'll open that up so we can take a look at what kind of electronics are in there. And this bridge is string through, so it's got this. It's a pretty nice looking area in the back where it strings through the body. It's fastened right in, no ferrules. Set neck, not a bolt on. Sorry about all the glare. This guitar was made in Korea. So there's the serial number on this thing. Made in Korea. It's got Grover tuners. I like these black kidney bean tuners. They feel really nice. There's no damage on this guitar. This guitar is like mint condition. And man, it's old. Sammy Hagar put this guitar out. Well, Washburn put this guitar out 97, 98. That was right around the time that Sammy Hagar released Marching to Mars. And this guitar can also be seen on the cover of his album Not For Sale, which came out in 2002, I believe, except it's got the Red Rocker pearl inlays on it says Red Rocker on the fretboard. But really nice top on this. I wonder if this is really a quilted piece of maple or if that's a veneer. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a quilted piece of maple. But it's really a stunning guitar, other than I think the bridge is a little bit wonky, the way it looks like this acoustic guitar with the humbuckers. But not really noticeable out in the crowd. Some of you may like that, but I just think it's a little bit unusual looking. So let me take this out of the case, and I'll open up this control cavity and we'll take a look at it. So there's a few surprises in here. First of all, here's the battery compartment. That's really routed out super nice. Battery just slides down in there. And there's the Fishman wiring for the piezo and the volumes. And check this out. So you've got two input jacks. One is for acoustic and one is for electric. So you could switch, plug your cord from one to the other and play that way, or you could simply run one into an amp that's acoustic and or into the board, and run one to an amp. So you could just switch mid-set and just have two chords coming out of your guitar. So we're going to check that out. I'm going to run one of these clean into an amp for the acoustic and one that's kind of got more gain. And you can blend the acoustic and the electric together or play them separately. So the blending would be really nice. That would work great on a lot of songs. I can see why Sammy really liked this guitar, because he would switch between Eagles Fly and things like that in his set, and he wouldn't have to switch guitars. And if he was playing something that was kind of rock rootsy feel, he could blend acoustic and electric together. So pretty versatile. I would never even attempt to wire any of this stuff. So hopefully this will all stay intact for many years to come. But it's lasted this long, and this guitar is in excellent shape. So I look forward to demoing this for you and checking it out so you can hear it. For this demo, I'm going to run the humbuckers through my Egnator Rebel 20 amplifier, and I'll run a little bit of gain on this just so we can get a little bit of just a sound check on what it sounds like in humbucker mode. Got it running through a little Marshall 1x12 with a condenser microphone in front of it, and then I'm going to run this 57 in front of a Fender Champ clean, and I'm going to run the piezo pickup through that. Ideally, you'd probably want to run the piezo pickup through a direct box and run it into the board front of house, just to get a really nice clean acoustic sound, or an acoustic amplifier. But this will do the trick. So we're going to run the piezo through the Fender Champ, and we're going to run the humbuckers through this little Egnator Rebel 20, and give you a sample of what they sound like separately and mixed together. And should be pretty cool. All right, so let's check it out. All right, so we're going to start off demonstrating the piezo pickup. This volume control is assigned to this input on the guitar. So this is just the piezo sound. Got it going through this Fender Champ. And there's no tone control at all on this guitar for the piezo. It's either up or down as far as volume. So here's what the piezo sounds like. I've got the Fender Champ on about 2, and I've got the bass on 10, and the treble's on about 2.5. So a little bit high on the bass side, just to give it a little bit of bottom end. This guitar is set up really nice. The action is super low, and I really like the way that it plays. So I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit on the piezo. It warms up a little bit. Alright, so let's demonstrate what the humbuckers sound like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the piezo all the way down so we have nothing. And now I'm going to turn up the volume. We're on the We're on the bridge pickup, and I've got the treble all the way up on the guitar. So going through the bottom speaker and amplifier, the Egnator Rebel 20. Back on the tone knob all the way back. It's all right. They're Washburn pickups, so I wouldn't classify this guitar as having the best tone in the world, but it's all right. It plays great. Now for the neck pickup. It stays in tune really well. Let me clean up this signal just a little bit, get a little bit cleaner, a little bit cleaner. Now I'm going to blend the acoustic piezo pickup in with the humbucker. Add a little bit of gain to it on the bottom amplifier. A lot. That's pretty cool, actually. That's a pretty usable tone. I'm going to add a little bit of gain on the Egnator. So this is what the Egnator sounds like. And then this is what the Fender Champ sounds like. Fender Champ's breaking up a little bit. It is a tube amp. So I'm going to blend the two together now. Like that. Take the piezo out. Take the humbucker out, piezo up. Blended once again. Okay folks, so that was the Washburn RR150. As always, I hope that you liked the video. If you did, please consider subscribing, like the video, and comment below. And until next time, I'll see you around.